Hi guys, Jeff here from Karate for Kids with another fantastic short training video for you. This video is a great video and hopefully we will all experience this when we have an influx of trial students. Okay, this may happen at an opening, when you're opening your very first franchise, or it may happen after a school holidays, a new term, or especially a new year. Okay, and this video is actually created right now because we are experiencing that, and we're doing this video to help our franchisees move forward. So we have a large number of trial students coming in, and there's some hints and tips to help you with that. And the first thing is really, you've got to be prepared. Okay, you've got to be prepared. So make sure you have your room set up so it's all clean, all your equipment's ready for you, and you don't have to be doing that when new students and parents are coming through. Be prepared with your class game plan and teaching requirements. So understand what you're doing in the day, okay, what your stripe is, and make sure that you have games that are appropriate for a lot of new students, maybe uncoordinated, and obviously age appropriate for the age group you're doing. Okay, have all your paperwork ready, all your paperwork for your parents to fill in, have pens, maybe even 2 or 3 clipboard folders rather than just the one with students and parents lining up. Keep the classes simple. So I know we've got our programs, some of us have to do our beginners, intermediate and advanced programs, and it's very hard. Look guys, you just might get through your beginners program and you might only get through half of that. The main thing is keep it simple so these new guys are having lots of fun and your current students are also having lots of fun. Interact with as many parents as you can. Say good day, introduce yourself, okay, and give them a little bit of a rundown and build some confidence in the parents and the students as they're coming in. And keep your conversations with parents short. Don't let a parent overwhelm you. Say, hey, you're here for a trial. I'll explain more about this after your next trial when I see you, okay? Keep it short. That way you have more time for everyone that's on the floor. Keep the class active with lots of interactive gameplay. So if you've got, say, 6 current students and 6 trial students, don't be doing activities such as a line, pad work in a line, okay, and everyone's getting bored. Get everyone active out on the floor, running around, kicking stuff. Balloons are great, balls are great, so on. In lines, doing kicks and punches to the air, so everyone's working. Get your current students in the front line, get your new students in the back line, so they can watch those students there. So everyone is active. It doesn't matter about techniques. Don't go walking around trying to fix techniques of your new students. Fix the techniques of your current students by all means, but not your new students, okay? Your new students will listen and watch and learn from what you're doing with your current students. All right, use as many trial students' names as you can. Remember them in the class. So if you can remember the trial students' names, I use name association. So when I hear someone's name, I try to associate so I can remember that really well. Don't ask me parents' names. I will not remember parents' names, but students' names I do because I word associate. So use their names. Awesome job, Johnny. Give them a high five. You're doing really well. Great work, Jess. Keep it up. You're doing fantastic. Keep working what you're doing. So use their names and it makes them feel really good. As well as the parents hearing their child's names, they're getting praised. Makes the parent feels really good. We all know that every parent has that special child, right? Their child is the best child in the world and their level is advanced way beyond anyone else's. Every parent seems to have that sort of child. And then we see them and that's a different video. We'll talk about that later. Sit out students or new students who don't comply. So you might ask 2 or 3 times for a student to stop doing something, such as running around, they've had too much sugar and they're buzzing and they're causing a lot of interference within your class. What happens is the other students start to copy and mimic those actions. Sit that student out, okay? Sit them down, give them a 1-minute timeout. After 1 minute, ask them to come back in. Again, we'll have more videos on how to manage difficult students within your class. Okay, these are short tips for you. Use the energy of your room, of your regular students. So big shouting. Your current students know how to do horse riding stances. They know how to shout. they know how to do all that sort of stuff. So use them, bring that energy in the room, make it really loud. Make sure you warn the students and parents at the beginning of your new trials that it is going to be loud and it is going to be crazy and it's going to be loads of fun, all that reassurance, okay? Use your regular students to mentor the new students. So use a buddy system. If you've got higher belts that can help out with lower belts or the new students, then do so. Use them in that sort of way, especially if you're doing some small group activity work. And also ask assistance from your higher belts and black belts in your class. So if you can, if you've been operating for quite a while, you might have some higher belts or even black belts you might be ready to promote as assistant instructors. Get them out in front of the room, get them out walking around and fixing stances while you're teaching the techniques, and these guys will start to learn how to look for errors, such as where thumb should be making fists, fixing all these little errors and making them work, stances and so forth. So these guys will help, and they take a lot of training, 3 to 6 months before they start to get it, but it helps the higher belts develop as well. And don't forget to have fun. Okay, so I'm hoping all these lots of hints and tips will help you manage a class that brings a lot of influx of new students into your class. I'll give you an example. I've had my level 1 students, I've had 4 current students in there, and on one day I had 7 new trial students, 7, okay? And they all came in. I had kids buzzing around, running around, never participated in group activities, 3, 4, 5-year-olds, just absolutely crazy. Out of those 7, I had 1 return. Okay, 1 return. There was so much energy in the room. It was very, very difficult for me to control that room. So we have made these steps to help overcome these issues. I'm hoping that with your training and training from us, we can help you retain these students and have great classes. Bye for now.